Hello, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muiz number study 13, Agribusiness Study Program, Faculty of Agriculture, Trunojoyo Madura University. Here I will explain about taxes and taxation in business and tax case study at PT KAI. Okay, next. Okay, there are several points that we will discuss. Number 1, definition of tax on tax vacation. Number 2, kinds of tax. Number 3, tax relation with business. Number 4, example of the application of tax to companies. Okay, next paragraph. Okay, in here, definition of tax. Number 1, according to Martiasmo, tax are a reliable contribution by the people to countries that enter into countries that implement laws and their implementation can be forced without any remuneration. Number 2, according to Prof. Rahmat Sumirto, revised edition of the taxation books, explain that tax is the people contribution to the stated treasury besides on law, which can be enforced without getting any benefit arising, cause counter achievement, which can be directly demonstrated and used for general expenditures. Okay. Number 2, kind of tax. Type of tax. Number 1, income tax. Number 2, value added thereof, VAT. Number 3, sales tax on luxury goods. Number 4, stamp duty. Number 5, land and building tax. Income tax. PPH income tax is tax imposed on an individual or entity on income received or earned in a tax year. Value added tax or VAT is a levy charged for the sale and purchase of goods and services carried out by personal taxpayer or corporate taxpayer who have become taxable entrepreneur. Besides, under law enforced in Indonesia, sales tax on luxury goods (PPNBM) is a tax imposed on goods classified as luxury by producer entrepreneur. The products or impose these goods in their business activity or work. Sale duty is a tax on document owned from the time the document is signed by interested parties or the document is complete or submitted to another party if the document is only made by one party. Land and building tax is a levy on land and building that arises because that of the profit and or socio-economic position of a person or entity that has a right on it or get benefits from it. Okay, next. Okay, tax relation with business. Tax relation with business number 1. The tax that determines the final value on the amount of profit to the company. Number 2. Lack of paying taxes which will injure the company. Number 3. What's that do to not paying taxes? Okay, next. Okay, number 4. Example of the application of tax to companies. Mechanism for calculation withholding, the depositing and reporting of income tax. Article 23 on commercial railwaying service in Indonesia. Railwaying comprises trains in PT Kereta Api Indonesia Persero Dap 9 Jember. PT Kereta Api Indonesia Persero abbreviated as KI or PTKI is an Indonesia state-owned enterprise that provides railroad transportation service. PTKI service include passenger and freight transportation. At the end of March 2007, the DPR passed the revision of Law Number 13 of the year 1992, namely Law Number 23 of the year 2007, which confirmed that both private and regional government enforcers were given the opportunity to manage service rail transport in Indonesia. Thus, the enactment of this law legally and the monopoly of PTKI in operating rail in Indonesia. In the journal obtained, the collection and education system used by PT Kereta Api Indonesia Persero. The AOP 9 Jember uses the self-assessment system. It can be called that PT Kereta Api Indonesia Persero Dapat 9 Jember has implemented taxation in particular, namely income tax. Article 23 on raising commercial trains and value-added tax PPA. Both and correctly based on the application tax law. Okay, thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.